Welcome back to Motivation Emotion, Season 5, Episode 5. Somewhere in our life, we're going to look at the beginning of who we are, and we're going to figure out exactly who we want to be. And though we might be far away from that person right now, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's going to be unattainable for us, because we can take the actions to wake up the person inside of us, that sleeping giant per se, that's lying within. And I remember when I first started my mindset journey and that process of becoming awake. And it's not about being woke, it's about being awake and being aware. There's a difference between following blindly because society says so, and then following what we find to believe is our own truth. Many people are so quick to figure out what someone else wants for them, but they're not willing to look on the inside to see what they want, what they truly desire. And if we continue to go down that path to keep looking at what other people want from us and not looking at what we need from ourselves, we're going to find ourselves in a pit of despair and our mindset in a spiraling tailspin of mayhem. Because we have a choice right now to be more than what we were, or to continue to keep doing what we have been doing. And you might think it's easy to keep going down the path that you already started, but sometimes you might have taken the path that you weren't ready for yet. And it would be better if you turned around and you finally took the path that you were meant to be on. And there's this idea of sometimes you might get lost or you might feel stuck, but the only thing you have to do is you have to remember the last time you were given an option. And when you decided to go against that option that was your purpose, that was your passion, that would lead you to the life that you desire, we might have to go back to that way of thinking, going back to that awakening point where we had to make a choice, but we made the wrong choice. But it's not about regret, and it's not about looking back at that moment as something that's unattainable. We can start today. We can make the changes in our life to begin to live exactly how we want to. Just because we had a moment where we felt like we weren't enough, or that we did what we thought was right, maybe it was right, or maybe it was right for someone else. We are given the belief of we are doing the things for ourselves when we really are doing them for our parents, for our relationships, for our friends. We fail to see us as the determining factor in our life. If you're not looking at a decision or a choice that you have made and looking how it benefits you in the sense of who you are today, who you'll be tomorrow, and who you'll be in the future, then is that choice really yours? There's a beautiful awakening happening in our life. And the only thing we have to do is pay attention. Are you paying attention? Somewhere in our life, we're going to look at the beginning of who we are, and we're going to figure out exactly who we want to be. And though we might be far away from that person right now, we can take the actions to wake up the person inside of us, that sleeping giant that's lying within.